Hey guys, Chris here back again for another quick and informative review video. This will be my bench review video for the quad stack AC Unity quad stack magazine, the 60 round magazine specifically. This one just came on the market this past week. I'm making this video primarily because of I purchased it from Classic Firearms, and I want to give a review for the actual company. So this will be my first review for the specific magazine. This will be my bench commentary review, because the previous video I made before was the actual disassembly of the magazine, specifically for showing the internal guts and the internal structures for the magazine itself specifically. So overall, this magazine looks great. It arrived in okay shape, wasn't damaged in transit. The magazine has a wide body on here to accommodate for the 4 rows. They have typically the quad stacks, they have 4 rows as opposed to the double stack magazine, so it's a lot fatter sideways specifically. And you also have, it's made out of impact resistant plastic, as they state on the website specifically. You do have reinforced locking lugs. The front one right here is reinforced with steel, and a rear locking lug tab in the back here for your latch. It's also reinforced, made out of steel. The only thing is it does not have any call steel reinforced feeding lips right here, so it's basically polymer plastic. It's made out of the whole same body material right here specifically. It does not have any reinforced feeding lip area, because this is what I consider a commercial duty or commercial application magazine. It's not meant for like war zones or anything else like that, because my AK-103 magazine right here, it's reinforced in all the critical areas, the back lug, the front lug, and also the feed lips right here specifically. So this is what I consider a commercial application, commercial duty magazine specifically. It's mainly meant for you going to your range, blowing off a few rounds and going home after that. It's not meant for any kind of heavy duty war zone type of thing out there specifically. So I would not recommend taking it to war for any kind of reason like that, such as that. On the outside of the actual mag body right here, you have a window on each side. You have 2 windows, one on one side and one on the other side right here. It has 4 settings. The first one's 22, 34, 46, and 60. So it tells you how much ammunition is currently in your magazine right there specifically. So that's a nifty little feature they did, and I personally like that specific feature right here for that. Whenever you do get these things, I recommend loading up to max capacity with 60 rounds in them, and leaving it sit in your wherever you actually store your magazines, whether it be in your gun safe or somewhere kind of safe around your house. Just load up the max capacity with 60 rounds and leave it sit for about I'd say between 2 to 3 days personally, because these things are extremely difficult to load up the first time you do it. It took me about 5 minutes to load up for the actual 60 rounds in this one right here. And my fingers are still sore. My one finger right trying to load this thing up in here, because the primary spring down in the bottom here is extremely tight, and you want to break it in over time. So I recommend loading it up with 60 rounds and leave it sit for 2 to 3 days in your gun safe. Then after that, take it to your range. And I do recommend, before you shoot it the full 60 rounds, take out about 5 rounds and shoot about 55 rounds through it, because it's going to be extremely difficult to rake the bolt carrier back and load up the rounds specifically in here for that. So load up with about 55 rounds the first time you go to your range, and demo test it, make sure it's functioning okay and stuff like that. And after that, just like slowly work up to the full 60 rounds max capacity after that, because like I said before, it's going to be extremely difficult, because trying to pull back the bullet carrier and having all that tension on the front primary bullet right here is going to be extremely difficult to catch that one and put in the chamber right there specifically the first time, if you want to do it the first time. That's why I recommend loading up with only 55 rounds. I got two of my guns right here, and I'll show you what it looks like inside them as well too. First gun I got here is the SAM-7 UF right here. I'll go ahead and load it up here. The front locking lug area right here, it's extremely stiff, pushing in my specific mag well. So if you're new to one of these magazines, don't be shocked about that specific fact. So we'll go ahead and put it in here. You have to put it in with a bit of effort to lock it in here. There we go, finally locked in. And it's extremely tight, and this is one specific gun of mine right here for that. So that's what it looks like locked in. With another side shot. There you go. And it fits, like I said before, it fits extremely tight into my magazine well on my SAM7 UF here specifically. So take it out of here again. Wiggle it out. Put that one down. Get my other gun out over here for that. This is my DDI early 2015 gun right here. It's the one I had to get a free replacement for before. And we'll go ahead and lock it in this one here for you guys. It's extremely tight in the front area as well too as before. There we go. See, that one actually locked in a lot more cleaner in there specifically. So that's what it looks like side by side. And there you go as well too for that. Like I said before, the SAM7 gun I got here as well too, it barely latches into the latch. You probably didn't even hear right there, but it definitely did latch into the specific latch area. This one right here was a little bit easier going in because of, you know, design tolerance and stuff like that. So that's what it looks like. It's extremely tight in there. It's basically not even wiggling whatsoever right here specifically. So it's extremely tight in my milled receiver, aka mag wells. So that's what it looks like. Take it back out. So that's overall my impression of the magazine. They do include a lifetime warranty on its lifetime warranty on its product. So if you do have any problems with it functioning, failing to feed, or any kind of issues with it not cycling for whatever reason, you can call the place where you purchase it from and see if you can get your money back, or if they can like send you out a possible free replacement and go from there for that. So if anybody has any comments, questions, whatnot about this magazine, feel free to message me here, and I'll try to answer any questions I might have missed on the video here. So here's another shot of the magazine body. There you go. There's a foot plate as well too. So there you go. That's everything. That's everything about the specific magazine right here. These things sell for about $79 plus shipping and handling to you. You buy directly from Classic Firearms. So I'll see you guys and have a nice day.